So good afternoon. This is the part 2 of my trading journal of the third week or second week of the month March. So the mistake, and before saying the mistake, I want to say one thing is that I have totally not deactivated. I have eradicated my account. So because of my mistake, a lot of mistakes, I have totally destroyed that account. So this was the last trade of my 5%er account, and I also took this trade in Maven. So the reason for this trade was the trade has went in a single direction. After an accumulation phase, it has went to a single direction. That was good, and there was a fair value gap. So market need to retest this level. So it was accumulating at this zone. This was Saturday, Friday. So then it started to come down. Means the plan was that market will fall by breaking this horizontal level. But later I refined that level into a trend line level. And the thing is, I thought till here there was structure. So market went up, it came down. Morning I took a trade and I kept my SL high above so that there won't be a liquidity sweep. So 1:1 it was like that, because in previous trades if I have kept 1:1, then my not risk to reward will be 1:1, but the winning percentage will be increased to many folds because of um, liquidity sweeps and my SL hunting. My many trades are not going in favor. So what I did was take a smart move, and the mistake my smart move was to take when there was a liquidity sweep of this area, and then I will enter keeping the SL high above and targeting this area before the breakdown of this trend line. So the mistake was before the break of the trend line I have taken the trade. So the trade should have been like this: breaking of the trend line, taking an entry, keeping an 1:1. That was okay, but instead of that, what I did was I took an early entry here, and also I kept an entry over here, so that when there will be another liquidity sweep of this area, then market will come down, because market has formed too much accumulation. Then there will be manipulation, or that there will be distribution, but market didn't act how I thought it should act. But instead of that, this one I missed to see this trend line: one touch, two touch, three touch, four touch, and there was a very strong breakout. But that was not the point. The point was it went up, took the SL, it came down rapidly. Only it came down, see in the number of candles, but it accumulated at this trend line. That was the mistake. Either it will go up or down. So when it started to go up, I could have taken a trade or entry over here, or yeah, like here, and then I could have ridden this trade. But it's okay. I have learned my mistake, that early entry. See, these trades were good. This setup was also very good. It was against the trade. It was against the trend, but the setup was good, and it formed at a good level also, because it formed at an all-time high. Means it took the means new fresh buyers have entered here, so their SLs will be uh, right here, right at these zones, right? So market might come down and take that liquidity and go up, and this was the trade. See, accumulation, mini accumulation, and then there was an expansion. But before that expansion, market moved so much volatile at this area that I totally destroyed my account at this area from 3% up to 1% remaining of the funded account. So these things are not part of the game. These things are needed to be changed in the psychology and also in the behavior of myself. And actually not in that trade I was minus, not means remaining to 1%. Here also 1% I lost was in BTC. See, after what I thought was it is a double bottom, not double bottom, head and shoulder pattern, and there is a neckline and there is an accumulation of at this area, so it had the high probability of going up. Means from here to here it has highest probability, and it can also go up high, but instead it accumulated at this entry level and it didn't go up. And the reason for not going up is, see, all overall whole crypto market needs to be bullish, then the bullish setup will act fine. But there was weakness in Ethereum. See this trend line and again this trend line. So this setup I saw in duty, but that's why I was not able to enter. But what I thought, I will enter and I will exit at this area. I'll take and this entry and exit at this area. So this is the beauty of double setups. This is one setup and this is another setup. So this one can be like this target, this liquidity, or at this low. So it was a beautiful setup and I missed. And then again this one touch, two touch, three touch, four touch, five touch, I thought market will come down, but see, there was no breakdown of the trend line, so no more trade, but it went up. That's why do not enter, means do not trade according to what you think, but trade what you see. Oh, see, there is a beautiful breakout. This trade I missed. This is totally my fault. One touch, two touch, three touch, four touch. This was a beautiful trade. I could have entered here and kept my SL right here, and 1 is to 1. This is a very good support area, so 1 is to 1 is more than enough. See, missing the good trades. This is a highly accumulated area, so accumulation plus accumulation, then there is an expansion, but I will be afraid because this much strength, and after that it might come down, but it didn't come down, it went up. And also this number of trend lines breakdown took the, means fresh sellers entered here. Those who have entered earlier for this trend line breakdown, they also got trapped because their SLs were up here. So that is how you need to plan the trade. Where are the SLs? SLs are the most important part of the game. You need to understand the liquidity. See, in BTC there is no momentum, but in Ethereum there is momentum because there was a trend line breakout, as well as means there are liquidity sweeps. Now market might start to come down and then fall because there was a liquidity sweep. If it starts to come down and form a doji candle, then it would be a very good idea to short the market. And then ADA Cardano also formed this trend line support, and then there was a breakdown I didn't see. So the thing is, all the things are negative, so how BTC will go up? So that's why correlate and exit if there is means opposite sign of weakness or strength. So this was the trade that I planned, was that it will come up, take the liquidity, little bit up liquidity, then it will fall down. But at night it fall down, means there was a breakdown and I missed the trade. I saw it here, but it would not be a good favorable risk to reward. That's why I didn't enter the trade. See, this is the beauty of limit order. Market will go